so elk tongue, 2 mule deer tongues, my favorite chunk of meat, because it's all comes in its own packaging basically. So you have like this super rough hide on the outside of the tongue, just like on our tongues, and it encapsulates the meat on the inside, and there's enough fascia and fat on the inside to where basically if you boil this, it turns into roast beef on the inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw these in the pressure cooker and hit them for like 20 minutes in the pressure cooker. I'm going to chunk them in the freezer, and just like a pepper, like if you ever roast peppers, that skin will kind of separate itself from the meat on the inside, and then you can peel this hard casing off and make tacos, make, you know, good spaghetti sauce, and I like to make this polenta type sauce, which is what we're going to do today. But super simple, and because of this nice casing, you can like literally stuff this in your pocket on your way out, last thing you grab, and it's still good.
That's probably pretty serious, pretty accurate.
Alright, so basically, you know, we started with our tongue, which didn't look that much different than this. Threw it in the pressure cooker for like 20 minutes, then threw it in the freezer. Totally forgot about it, went to work, they were frozen solid, and then we had to thaw them back out. But now we're going to start peeling these tongues. While I was waiting for them to thaw out, I chopped up some onion, garlic, pimentos, sauteed those in olive oil. Then once that kind of got like kind of chewy and brown, deglazed the pan with some red wine and threw in some crushed tomatoes. Crushed tomatoes out of a can, cheap red wine, pretty simple. So now we're just gonna peel the hide off the tongue. So like if you hit the sweet spot, the skin will like bubble up and it'll peel right off. Like
is that an elk tongue?
Like this is an elk tongue, like peeling an orange peel. And then you just kind of work your finger in here. It's just that the hide on the tongue is such a severe contrast to the texture of the meat that people have a little hard time with it, you know. And we're gonna make this all fancy pants because there's cameras and stuff. So tongues are all peeled, and I'm just gonna cut them up into kind of bite-sized chunks and throw them in the sauce that I have going, and they're gonna simmer for a little bit. And yeah, buddy.
Look, there's another one.
It's gonna be good when we don't release their new product.
Alright, so that's all the tongue. It's all chilled and cubed. We're just gonna take it and pitch it in the sauce here. And the sauce is getting all kind of tacky and stuff, and it's reduced down a ton, but so has the mushroom liquid. And so I'm gonna stir this up and heat it back up and kind of get it hot, and then deglaze this pan with the morel liquid, and it's going to be all mushroomy and nice. And then make some polenta and put this stuff on top of polenta, and everybody should be real happy.
I was pulling my tracking ball.
Presentation, not my thing. This big morel on there, a little bit of sauce. Okay, so we took our tongues, threw them in the pressure cooker, pulled them back out, peeled them, basically just chunked up the tongue into bite-sized pieces after we peeled it. The sauce is super simple. It's pimentos, onions, garlic, all finely chopped. Get it to reduce down with olive oil. I just put ground pepper in there, and once it starts to get kind of tacky on the bottom of the pan, throw some good red wine in there. It all breaks apart. It's called deglazing. Mix it all up, let it reduce down again. I put in crushed tomatoes, and yes, eat that. Yes.
I cheated and I had a bite earlier. This is tongue. Like, I will be very honest, I have never saved a tongue off any animal I've ever killed. Ryan's been telling me for the last couple of years it is his favorite cut, so here we go. Same deal. I don't know how to respond because it seems very cheesy and rehearsed. It's amazing.
But it's different though. I mean,
It's very different.
Right?
There's a different texture, but also different flavor. But it's really good. I would never compare it to roast beef, but it's similar, but a little bit better.
Good, man. Good.
Awesome.
Gonna pack them out of the woods from here on out. I mean, just give them to me.
I actually sent Ryan a picture last year. We cut one out of a mule deer in Colorado. I sent it to Ryan. I said, now what? And he said, freeze it, package it, and send it to me.
I called it my bounty when I was helping people pack stuff out of the woods.
Was it tongue?
Yeah, I'd pulled the tongue out, and they didn't want it anyway.
Yeah.
But everybody's keeping their tongues these days, so.
Try it, guys.
But it's good.
Try this recipe. Try something you've never tried. Take a tongue out. It's part of the animal. I think we should take every part of the animal we can, use. Tongue's part of that. So take it out, try this recipe. I promise you will love it. Your family will love it.